Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane Boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millis Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Eutaw, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoor sponsors and enjoy the show. All right, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? I think we live. I think we back live. Let me see if I can get Hunter. All right, good morning, everybody. I hope we're live. Let me check and make sure because I am, I think we're live. All right, good deal. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin Outdoors live show. It is July the 28th, 2023. We're live from the Lawler Timber Company, Grampin Hills Outdoor Media Center. It is 78 degrees, partly cloudy with a north-northwest wind at 1 mile per hour. And we'll go over the Grandma Karen Community Bank weather forecast in a minute. Sorry about that delay. I don't know what happened. Everything just went blank, but we on now. And I want to bring in my old buddy, the river legend himself, Mr. Hunter Sullivan. Good morning, Hunter.
Morning, Big Daddy.
Man, we got a lot to talk about. The old river legend's got some frog gigging going on this weekend. Talk about the King of the River frog gigging event going on this weekend, Hunter.
Yes, sir. That's tomorrow night out of Cliffs Landing. It's going to be kind of on that lower end of the Delta. That way, them guys that do want to gig the causeway and stuff like that, there is no boundary on it. If they want to run back up to the Alabama gig, they can. They got a pretty good haul ahead of them. But it'll be sign up starting at 7 o'clock, blast off at 8, and weigh in at 2 a.m.
2 a.m. and needless to say, old Big Dad will not be at the weigh-in, but you'll send me a lot of the stuff, information and the one-ons and everything like that. Now, y'all kind of broke all the records at the last one, didn't you, huh?
It is the biggest bag they had ever weighed. I think it was 812 or 816 or something like. I mean, it was some giants.
Yeah. Y'all, Hunter Sullivan is the big daddy down there in the Delta. He is the owner of River Legend Outdoors in Citronelle, Alabama. He is a mover and a shaker in the outdoors down there. And let's talk a minute about Dippy Outdoor. He's got a tournament tomorrow, too, down there, hadn't he, Hunter?
Yes, sir. This is going to be part of the Delta Crappie Series. It'll be the last open event that they've got. We'll fish it also out of Cliffs Landing tomorrow. And then I think he'll be taking the top 14, whatever. As far as the standings go, the top 14 will come to Miller's Ferry and fish up there, which will be at the end of August, the last weekend in August.
That'll be August the 26th, Delta Crappie Championship at Bridgeport City Landing, and we really, really are looking forward to that. If somebody wants to get into that frogging contest, now they just need to show up at Cliffs Landing. Is that what? How does that work, Hunter? Can you hear me? We having internet trouble this morning. Can you hear me, Hunter? Now Hunter done locked up. So let me see if I can get him on the phone. Hold on. Lord have mercy.
Yes,
can you hear me now?
Hey, I hear you on my end.
All right. Well, I can't. I don't know what happened. The internet kind of went slack. But we was talking about the frog. If somebody wants to get in the frogging contest, they just show up at Cliffs Landing tomorrow?
Yes, sir. They show up. Sign up will start at 7. You've got from 7 to 8 o'clock to sign up. $100 entry fee. That covers your lunker and everybody in the boat. So if your boat holds five people, it's still $100 regardless of how many people you have. Anyway, show up, and then I'll have a waiver and rules and everything there. I'll make it just as simple as it can be.
And you weigh in 7 frogs, right?
Yes, sir. 7 frogs. Weigh your lunker first, and then add your other 6 to it.
All right, good deal. Now while I got you, let's talk about gator season. You're down there in the southwest and coastal zone. I'm in the west central zone, but I understand you're gonna do some guiding up here at the west central zone. Talk about the gator hunt. What you hearing about the gator hunt coming up?
So we're gonna be the first night. I do know we're gonna be hunting up there by you. A couple of guys called me. Some people are asking ridiculous rates on these alligators. A young man called me. and said a guy told him he would take $1,000 and I think $25 per foot on the alligator. He said, how much do you charge? I said, well, cuz if you'll, maybe give us a little gas in the boat, we'll just go, man. So that's ridiculous to me that somebody would charge that much. I mean, it's for the fun of it. Yeah, I know that you put time in and stuff like that, but I mean, you got to go because you love to hunt. So if somebody comes to you with a tag, you should be more than willing, as long as, they're not a jerk about it or something like that.
I guarantee you, and JC people, I got folks calling me that want needing guys. You booked all the way up, ain't you, Hunter?
But I took more than I really wanted, but I can't take any more than what I got.
Well, that's good. All right, one more thing I want to talk about, the Skin and Shed podcast. Have y'all dropped it yet? Or when are we gonna get to hear y'all? And who is it? You and the
Zachary me.
Zach, yeah. And I understand Zach finna put his scent up here at the Coast to Coast True Value in Camden. So we're gonna have that native scent up here in Camden now.
It's some bad stuff now, I'm telling you. He's got a legitimate product he's selling.
Yeah. Tell us about the podcast. When y'all gonna try to get it released?
So we got, I think, 8 episodes already recorded and banked. We paid for 5. The Southern Outdoorsman podcast, we're under their umbrella. So they kind of edit all our stuff, control it, and then send it back to us for a release date. All we're waiting on them is just to send it back to us, and we're going to put out 2 or 3 off the bat. So, I mean, literally, we're just sitting waiting. I mean, other than that, as far as the content, we've got it recorded and ready. So, but I think we're knocking on 8 episodes now. We'll record our 9th next week.
And I think y'all got a good one with Mandy and John Stokes about killing the world record alligator. I can't wait to hear that one.
Yes, sir.
Now, Hunter, your store down there in Citronelle, you are the headquarters for alligator hunting equipment. Talk about what all you got down there, and if somebody's listening and wants to order it, they can order it from you, right?
Yes, sir. And most people have been just messaging River Legend Outfitters on Facebook. I run that profile, also run my personal one too. But anybody that messages River Legend Outfitters on Facebook, I get their order handled. I like doing an order over the phone, so I'll give them my number. They can call me on my number listed on the Facebook page. I'll get you set up. The main thing that's been selling are the 14 and 12 treble hooks. And now Gator Taker makes these hooks. He is out of Mississippi, and they have the same style hunting that we got. So he designed them, 4R style hunting. If you're dragging the bottom the way that weight is, they're not supposed to get caked in the mud as bad. So I'm excited to try them out this year. But yeah, they can call me. I've got lots of heavy duty Power Pro stuff like that. I had to ship out 2 orders yesterday. I got to ship out 1 this morning. So I still have plenty of hooks to sell.
What about dove season? It's right around the corner. You geared up for that?
The birds is everywhere. I do have some Fiocchi shells right now, and I have got plenty of doggone feed, wheat, bird seed, and all that other stuff to top sow plant. We'll call it that.
Wendy Smith, how you doing, my dear? I ain't heard from you in a long time. Yeah, frogging is fun. The gator hunting's coming right around the corner. And the Roland Cooper State Park will be the weigh-in station, and it's at Spanish Fort down there, isn't it, Hunter?
Oh, yes, sir. 5 Rivers on the Causeway.
Okay, so there's only 2 places you can bring your alligator, and that's where you got to bring them to get them officially scored and get your permanent tag. And we'll be keeping up with it. Hunter, of course, is going to be keeping up with the Southwest and Coastal Zone. I'll be keeping up with the West Central, and what information we can get, we're going to have to get from the hunters, because we can't get all the information like I used to could. But we'll get the big ones, I guarantee you. With your contacts down there and my contacts up here, we'll cover it pretty good. Now, over there in East Alabama, over there in those zones, and you falling over there, they're going to have to fend for themselves, because I don't know any. I'm not hooked up over there. And they do it entirely different over there, the hours and everything, than we do.
Yeah, they hunt daylight and everything over there.
Yeah. All right, anything else, Hunter? Man, you're going to fish at crappie tournament tomorrow and frog gig tomorrow night?
I'm going to go to sleep early tonight, I promise. I'll be wide open tomorrow.
Well, your store won't be open tomorrow?
Yes, sir. My wife will be running it tomorrow, and then I have some of my feed hands up here. So River Legend Outfitters will be running too.
River Legend Outfitter, Citradale, Alabama. Y'all check them out on Facebook, and we're mighty proud to have Hunter part of the Getting Outdoors Network. Hunter, thank you. Go to work, man, and I'll send me some pictures tomorrow night of the frogging, and send me the results of that crappie tournament tomorrow too, if you get time.
Yes, sir. I will. I appreciate it, Big Dad.
All right. See you later.
Yes, sir.
Bye. Y'all remember Hunter Sullivan, the River Legend. I'm telling you, he is getting it done. He is really getting it done, doing a great job down there in Citradale, Alabama. Hey, everybody got a good crowd here this morning. Good morning, Alan Hudson. I've already mentioned Wendy Smith. Tommy D's tuned in. Lloyd Michael Huckabee. Joe Jones. J.C. Peoples. J.C. said he done retired from gator hunting. Larry and Debbie Abernathy. David Royal, good morning, my friend. Michael Hilliard, how you doing? Let's go over that, Michael, talking about you. Let's go over last weekend's Alabama Catfish Series tournament. Last weekend, the third place was and I ain't got the numbers. I should have wrote them down. I had them, but I can't put my hands on them right now. God dang, I just was not prepared. But anyway, Jimmy and Michael Pritchard came in third place. I think they had 50 pounds, and that was a 55 pounder that Michelle caught week before last. Stanley and Michael Cruz came in second place. They had, I don't forgot how much they had. They had 50 something pounds too. And of course, old Big Bama Brian Taylor and Brian and Charles Jacobs, they came in first place. They had 3 fish that weighed 70 pounds with a 31-pound big fish, and they took home all the money. The next tournament will be in September at Lay Lake. But that was a great tournament last weekend, all-night tournament at Roland Cooper State Park. And congratulations to Big Bama Brian Taylor and his team for winning. So let's see what else I got for y'all over here. Oh, I tell you what, I wanted to show y'all this. These are native Carolina lilies that are blooming right now in the Alabama Grampian Hills. And I tell you, it's a bunch of them here, but the deer eat the buds so quick, hardly we have to really hunt them down because the deer just love them. But those are native. Those grow wild in the wild out here in the Grampian Hills, and they are beautiful, beautiful flowers. And it's just, you just really, you have to see them to believe them. Oh, let's see what's going on this weekend over in Butler, Alabama. We got the Boots for Glory Veterans Rodeo. That's tonight and tomorrow night. And the gates will open at 5 o'clock. Pre-show is at 6 o'clock. The rodeo starts at 8 o'clock. Please bring cash only. Adult tickets are $15. Kids are $10. 5 and under are free. There'll be plenty of food, vendors, and a whole lot going on tonight and tomorrow night in Butler, Alabama for Boots of Glory Veterans Rodeo. Then next weekend, y'all, the Black Belt Birding Festival will be in Greensboro, Alabama, with all kind of events celebrating the birds and beauties of the Black Belt. They're going to kick it off downtown birding for beginners. No, I'm sorry. Let me see now. I got it wrote down here. It's an event. The first event will be Friday afternoon in downtown Greensboro, and then they got all kind of stuff coming up the next day. It will be Perry Lake Parks, Birdability Accessible Driving Tour. It will be a Forever Wild field trip at the State Cattle Ranch, Payne Lake Recreation Area. The Joe Farms will be having a tour. Old Cahaba Prairie Track and the archaeology site will be having a tour. Birds of Prey with the Alabama Wildlife Center will be there. Keynote address, Black Warrior River at Moundville. Prairie Restoration Contentment That's private land, but they are opening it up to the public. Barton's Beach, an endangered species tour, and the red cockaded woodpecker and longleaf pine fire ecology. That will all be going on at the third annual Black Belt Birding Festival. There's the website right up there, www.alaudubon.org, and sign up, please, for one of the events. It's all kind of events. You can't attend them all, but go check it out. That's next weekend, starting Friday afternoon in Greensboro and going all day Saturday. And if you want to go download the podcast, I did the podcast this week with Mr. Chris Oberholster, who is the development director and who put all this together for the third annual Black Belt Birding Festival. And Bridgeport Summer Team Trail will be back at Bridgeport on August the 8th. Randy Howell will be at the Union Grove Baptist Church on August the 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. in Jefferson, Alabama. For more information, 205-990-5544. That's where my old buddy Wayne Edgeworth is now. And also on the 12th, we will be having a Fishing for Family Brim tournament at Lower Bryant Landing, $75 per boat. You can call 251-253-0883, 251-581-8466, or 251-253-5041 for more information. And we just talked about the Dippy Outdoors Kids Crappie Tournament coming up August the 12th there at Hubbards Landing. Weigh-in will be at 12 o'clock, and that is a big event Dip puts on every year for the kids down there. And then we got a rodeo coming up in Monroe County. That will be August 11th and 12th in Frisco City, Alabama. And then everybody get ready for the bull riding at the Buckmaster Expo. That will be August the 18th, 19th, and 20th at the Montgomery Convention Center. Free with a can of food. And I get old Buckmaster himself, old Jackie Bushman, on here to talk about that here on Friday morning. Hymns Benefit Bass Tournament will be August the 19th at the Selma City Marina. Corey Ingram is who to call about that. And then they have moved the boat races Rumble on the River in Demopolis to September the 9th. So that is all the events I got going on. Good morning, my old friend Guy Wynn. Miss Jill up in Detroit, Rusty Godbold. Good morning to you. Would you see Kay on here? Shane Jones, good morning. Crappie Cass, Mad Adam crew will be at Lake Seminole this weekend. Send me some pictures. Shane, the old crappie, me and Joe Allen call him the crappie gypsy because he sure does do a lot of traveling. Man, got a good crowd on here. I'm sorry we had a little, what did I say? Massachusetts. I'm sorry. What did I say? Minnesota? But anyway, thank you. I do want to talk about something else too. I got a dear friend that runs an outfit up in Elmore County called Outdoor Friends Forever. And they are having a 30 for 30 gun giveaway, $30 per ticket. You buy 30 or more tickets, then you're entered for the mega drawing, and they're giving away a daily drawing starting September the 29th through October the 28th. They're giving away a gun a day. All the winners will be posted on Outdoor Friends Forever page and website. You do not have to be present to win. Rules and see the rules and pick up locations on the off website. It is outdoorfriendsforever.com to sign up. And I've got my tickets. Y'all need to go get y'all's tickets because it is going to be a lot of guns given away and for a very, very good cause. Old Jim Hardy does a great job up there. Yeah, y'all, every time when I have something like that happened at the first of the show, it gets me all confused. So, Jill, I apologize I apologize for mispronouncing where you are. Miss Kay Donaldson is in the house. Kay, I tell you what, girl, I appreciate what you did for us down here yesterday. You know what I'm talking about. You did a great job. Nobody could word a letter better than you did. I guarantee you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know you are working hard. Dove season's just about a month away. Hope everybody's getting ready for it. Deer season is October the 14th. It comes in. The new digest out. If you hadn't picked up one, I'm sure they're at your local bait shops. They are out, and they got all the information for the upcoming hunting season. One video I want to play for y'all before we go to the weather, and this is the old common snapping turtle that made his way through the Grampian Hills the other day. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. River Legend Outfitters, Citronelle, Alabama, your one stop for all things hunting, fishing, and outdoors. Home of the frogging tournaments. Coast to coast true value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's. Outfitters for the serious sportsman. Rack and Reel Sports Grill next to Piggly Wiggly in Camden, home of the all-you-can-eat wings on Thursday night, where anglers and hunters meet for supper. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy-go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Class Storage on the bypass in Camden, Alabama. Safe, secure storage for that motorhome, boat, or camper. ClassStorageLLC.com. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now let's get back to the live show. All right, everybody. Me and old Tommy D, we exchanged texts every morning before the show, and we were talking. He was asking me about those porcupines. I don't have a picture of them, but most of y'all saw where we put out some cover last weekend, me and Shane and Travis, for the crappie, and it's PCV pipe put in a porcupine hub, and we put them down to attract crappie. And Tommy D brought up something, and I hadn't thought about it, but I don't know why we couldn't, we have to put a concrete block on them to sink them down, but I don't know why we couldn't get a bowling ball and drill some holes in a bowling ball and sink that thing. That might work, Tommy D. I'm going to have to talk to old Travis Powell, and he knows how to machine all that stuff, and maybe we can make that happen. All right, let's go over to Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast for the weekend of July the 28th, last weekend of July 2023. Today, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 94. Calm winds becoming east 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy, low 74, southeast winds 5 miles per hour. Then Saturday, if you're fishing in the Dippy Outdoor Tournament or just getting out on that river, a 30% chance of showers after 1 o'clock. Sunny with a high near 96. Calm winds west 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. And then tomorrow night for the frog gigging contest, it's going to be partly cloudy, low around 75, calm winds becoming southwest at 5 miles per hour. Sunday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 o'clock. Mostly sunny with a high near 96. Southwest winds 5 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 74. Southwest winds 5 miles per hour. That is your Community Neighbor Bank, Grandma Karen, Getting Outdoors weather forecast. And in California, it's clear and 60 degree, cool out there in California. 6 mile an hour winds, 46% humidity, cooling down to the mid high 90s next week. Wear light clothes, drink lots of water, and check on shut-ins. Today will be at 98 degrees with sunny skies. Take care and be safe. You too, Grandma Karen. Appreciate you sharing that California weather. And I do want to say something. I don't know. I know about 3,000 of y'all watched the live weigh-in of the Alabama Catfish Series last weekend. And my boy, Rusty Godbold, did a hell of a job with that camera. Rusty, you did good, man. I tell you, you did. I don't think I've ever had anybody get the catfish at the weigh-in like Rusty did the other day. He did a great job, and I really do appreciate Rusty helping us out with that. Once again, I want to apologize for that glitch we had. I don't know what happened. My computer just froze up. I had to turn it off and cut it back on, and then it went right back to where it was. But it is about a minute or two delay in the first of the show. But I appreciate all of y'all staying on here, and I appreciate all the support that I get. So thank you. That's all I got today. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Remember to practice safety. It is hot. Remember to hydrate yourself. Be sure to have plenty of bug spray and sunscreen if you're going to be out there. And if you're coming down here to scout for alligators, remember that out on that river at night is entirely different than the daytime. If you've never been down here before, I urge you to get here before dark. Go out there and look around where you're going to scout. Lay you a trail down on your depth finder, on your GPSs, because I promise you that GPS that you got on your boat, I don't care how good it is not going to be accurate at night. I promise you that. I see Ryan Guns on here. Ryan, I got my weedless jigs from you the other day, man. I really do appreciate you sending me them Fishmaster weedless jigs. I am going to put them to work here pretty quick, but I tell you, this old fat man, that heat is hell on this old fat man. So it might be get a little cooler before I get a chance to really put them to work. But I appreciate them, and I am going to field test them for you. I guarantee you. Remember that I am on with the G-Man, George Henry, every Monday morning and Friday morning at 6:20 a.m. on Dixie Country. That is 98.5 on your radio dial or 100.1. And we cover a pretty large area. So y'all tune in if you're in the area all the way from, I guess, from Birmingham to Mobile, from Montgomery all the way to halfway through Mississippi. So tune in on Mondays and Fridays at 6:20. Me and old George Henry talk about the outdoors. Everybody have a great, safe weekend. Remember, now more than ever, God bless America. And remember what old Big Dad says, get outdoors.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no stick. I thank Daddy for my savvy, how to hunt and how to carry anything that I might need to get a piece of skillet meat. How to walk and how to hide, how to crawl and how to slide, how to sneak, stalk, and climb swim and do